Hello friends, my name is Amrish and I'm here to tell you how I scored 226 in Nmat 2018 and 256 in Nmat official mock. Before starting, there are few things I would like to highlight. First, Nmat is more about sagacious time management. Second, the study material and the question types of GMAT is helpful for the preparation of Nmat because exam conducting body of both Nmat and GMAT is same. The first section I chose was verbal because it's good to start verbal with a fresh mind. Verbal is a section where there is extreme shortage of time. So proper time management should be the priority. There are four things one should be careful about in verbal. First is vocab. A strong hold on all the words in word power made easy is sufficient. Besides, use of audio tapes, flashcard, and knowledge of words from the general reading is recommendable. The second part in verbal is spotting the error. The best way to do this is using the apps available in the Play Store and App Store and practicing them as much as possible. Besides, a familiarity with the basic grammar rules can be helpful. And the best way to ensure this is Manhattan's sentence correction book for GMAT, which may be available for free in the PDF form, although I bought it. Third part in the verbal is reading comprehension. The only way to tackle reading comprehension is extensive reading. I was not fond of books, so I started reading newspapers, magazines, research paper, articles, etc. Recommendable magazines are Time and New Yorker for general contents and Forbes for business content. The Hindu, Arts and Letters Daily are also a good source of reading. Reading will auto improve the fourth important part of the verbal section, that is proposition. Now coming to the second section, quants. A focus towards quick solving strategies besides extensive practice is a good way to ensure high scores in quants. A helpful study material is Catholic by IMS where mentors keep updating pertinent and important quant topics. Now data sufficiency is an important part of quant section. For data sufficiency, one needs to refer previous year GMAT questions. Again, free questions are available online. An important note is data sufficiency is a scoring area, so it should not be undermined. For data interpretation, which comprises somewhere around 18 to 20 questions, familiarity with the question is pretty important. And the best way to ensure this is Nmat official mock and its analysis. None of the mocks available by the several coaching institutes are 100% facsimile to the actual Nmat questions for DI. Only official mocks can give the real idea regarding the data interpretation. Now coming to the third section, logical reasoning. And the reason why I chose logical reasoning to be the third section is that I was good at it. So one needs to know one's strength and act accordingly. Coming to the critical reasoning, which is an important part of the logical reasoning section. Critical reasoning comprises 8 to 11 questions and it should never be compromised because that is at least 20% of the entire logical reasoning section. Critical reasoning is pretty intricate for a lot of people, as was the case with me a few years back. Again, the best way to tackle critical reasoning is going to the Critical Reasoning for GMAT by Manhattan. This book is readily available online and can be downloaded in the PDF form. An important advice that the longer critical reasoning questions should be left for the last and the smaller ones should be done first. Now coming to input output and another important part. This is important probably because it is one of the easiest part. Working a bit on the pattern Nmat test is the best way to tackle input output questions. And this could be done by analyzing the previous year questions based on input output. Mock test of Olive board could be helpful in this regard. Now coming to puzzles, family tree and syllogisms. Familiarity with the pattern and the question type is sufficient. The best advice to tackle logical reasoning and Nmat altogether is practice. Taking at least 2 mocks in the initial months and at least 4 mocks in the last month can fill the gap. When I started my preparation, I met the target of breaking all the previous records of the highest score in Nmat. But on the D-Day, I screwed up in the quant and ended up with 226. So one should be ready for the unseen and unthought. A personal suggestion is that if someone is willing to write Nmat, he or she should also consider writing other exams such as IFT, CAT or GMAT. There is lots of confusion regarding Nmat among the people just because of its difference with other examinations, the examination window of 75 days, and the examination pattern. And if you people have any query, any confusion, you can just comment down below. Thank you for watching and all the best for your preparations.